So guys, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the top 10 best cars under $500,000 in driving empire. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video and find the best car for you. Yeah, that was a bit over the top. For 500K, let's get straight into this video. Alright, so our first car on this list is the Porsche GT3 RS. It has a top speed of 184 miles per hour, acceleration of 69%, handling of 49%, and braking of 46% with a price tag of $480,000. So last time I checked, that's under 500K. And you might seem like, oh, 184 miles per hour is pretty slow. Well, this thing is actually, the acceleration, I'd say, just clutches up for the low top speed. It still goes pretty fast. It's just, track related, so, it's not good for straightaways. But, obviously, you can tell this thing is very good for drifting also. So, if you're a drift car person, this is a good car for you, too. Put it in all-wheel drive. I know that sounds weird, but it's gonna make this car very, very fun to drive. And, yeah, this is a very good drift car and track car, but, don't expect to do this thing on highway. It is a complete track car, so that's why it has a low top speed, but it still performs and drifts really well, and I know a lot of people like drifting and driving empire, so here's your car for all those needs. But let's get on to the next best car under $500,000. Alright, the second best car under $500,000, and by the way, these are on order, so don't go in the comments being like, no, that one's not in that order. Yeah, they're unorganized. But yeah, here is a McLaren 765 LT Coupe, and here are the stats. So, top speed, 205 miles per hour. Acceleration, 46%, I mean 45% actually. Handling is 51%, braking is 44%, and with a price tag of $460,000, that is under 500K. Now, this thing is not just, for performance because it has good customization. Like, as you can see, I have, like, Senna seats. I got, like, a roll cage, a roof scoop, carbon spoiler, a front bonnet. They allow a lot of stock options on this thing, so if you like customization cars, here is one of the cars for you. It is just the all-around best, like budget car, of course, under 500K. This is your perfect car, because like I always say, this is literally the best, budget car in driving empire. But without further ado, let's get on to the next best car under 500K. Alright, the next best car under 500K in driving empire is a McLaren 720S. And it actually doesn't matter if it's a coupe or a spider because they have the exact same stats. One has a convertible. It's the only difference. So if you're a convertible guy, get this one. If you're a coupe guy, get the other one. They have the same exact stats. Alright, so these stats on this thing is a top speed of 212 miles per hour, an acceleration of 42%, a handling of 45%, and a braking of 40%, with a price tag of $280,000. So that's pretty easy to get. I mean, you basically don't even have to play the game for 2 days to afford this car, because you could just collect daily rewards and have it, basically. But yeah, very cheap car. Obviously, it doesn't matter if it's coupe or spider. They're both also amazing and really good looking cars. But yeah, let's get on to the next best budget car under $500,000 in driving empire. Right, the fourth best car under 500K in driving empire is the KTM Expo GTX. Now, this thing also has some very good stats. Well, obviously, it wouldn't be on this list if it didn't. But the vehicle stats are top speed, 200 miles per hour, acceleration 48%, handling is 68%, and braking is 49%, with a price tag of $370,000. I would say out of this list, this has definitely got to be number one, to be honest, because it just has amazing handling, even though, the 68% handling doesn't actually, seem too good. But for some reason, this thing's actually very good on races. I remember when it came out, I made a video about how it was OP, because it is. It's a very good car, and if you were just going to go straight for performance and not looks, even though this thing still looks cool, go for this car right here, because this thing is just going to get you to win races at a budget. So yeah, this thing is pretty insane. One of my favorite drift cars. It's also a, performance car. Without further ado, let's get on to the best budget car, or the next best car under 500K in driving empire. Alright, in the fifth best car under $500,000 in driving empire is the Corvette ZR1 from, I don't actually know the date, 2019. So the vehicle stats are a top speed of 212 miles per hour, an acceleration of 57%, a handling of 52%, a braking of 47%, with a price tag of $190,000. So far, that's been the cheapest car on this list, and this one's also the convertible. So we didn't get the original 2017-19 Corvette ZR1 with the huge spoiler. We got the one that's convertible and still is very nice, and hopefully soon we'll get the other one. But for now, this one is still pretty good, and it's one of the top 10 best cars under 500K in driving empire. So yeah, this thing's out of control. Besides, just don't put drift tires on this thing if you're trying to do races. Obviously, you could tell what's going on here. But yes, very good car, and comes out of budget, and I'm pretty sure this is one of the starter cars. So unless this is pretty unnecessary, So yeah, let's get on to the next best car under 500k in driving empire. Right, the 6th best car in driving empire is the Taso Panta GT5. And now this thing is a complete sleeper build with some insane stats. Its top speed is 182 miles per hour. Its acceleration is 39%. And then it's absolutely crazy handling of 72%, so you don't even need to use the brakes at that point. But the brakes are 39%, which you're not even gonna need, with a price tag of $190,000. So literally, even though all the other stats seem crap, the handling completely carries this car. And it's a very good budget car, especially under 500k. And as you can see right now, I'm demonstrating how good this handling is. It's the definition of handling, because oh my god. But yeah, this is a pretty crazy car. I have noted this in plenty of videos of how good this handling is on this car for no given reason at all. I don't know, I just randomly noticed one day and I was like, is that even right? But yes, a very good budget car under $500,000. But let's get on to the next one under $500,000 in driving empire. Right, the 7th best car in driving empire is the Noble M600 Speedster. Now, this thing has pretty good stats. Oh my god. Top speed of 232 miles per hour, acceleration of 57%, a handling of 49%, and a braking of 32%. Now, that handling is terrible. But I would say this car is more for top speed because it's only $280,000 and it goes 232 miles per hour. So yeah, if you just want some budget car that goes really, really fast, this is your car. But if, oh my, how many times am I gonna run in this? But if you're trying to do races, obviously the handling is pretty crap. So yeah, I'd say this is more of a top speed car. But without further ado, let's get on to the next best car under $500,000. The next best car under $500,000 in driving empire, but this thing has terrible handling. The top speed makes up for it. Alright, the 8th best car under $500,000 in driving empire is a 2017 Nissan GTR, and the vehicle stats are pretty promising. The top speed is 196 miles per hour, an acceleration of 34%, a handling of 54%, and a braking of 47% with a low price tag of $135,000. So all these stats are just all around decent. And for the price, which is not even 200 grand, it's a very, very good deal. Especially, you know, this is definitely under $500,000. So yeah, it also can be a drift car, everything. But all around, this thing is a decent car. Like, all the stats are just decent. I mean, they're not the best ever, but at least they're just all consistent. They're not just, here's this one's terrible and this one's bad. Which, yeah, let's get on to the next best car under $500,000 in driving empire. And yeah, alright, the next best car under $500,000 in driving empire is a Porsche GT2 RS. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, guy just kind of just saw it in the dealership and picked it. Didn't even look at the stats, but you know, luckily the stats are pretty good. So here are the vehicle stats. Top speed, 211 miles per hour, acceleration, 49%, handling, 47%, braking, 44%, and a price tag of $400,000. Now, you know, it's not like the best performing car ever, but it's you know, it's a very good looking car. It's very clean looking. I kind of just picked it because I know a lot of people like GT2 RSs, so why not put it in the video, even though it has some, you know, decently, you know, questionable stats. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on to the last best car under $500,000 in driving empire. Alright, so the last car on this list for best cars under $500,000 in driving empire is the Bentley Continental Supersport. It's brand new, might as well, right? So vehicle stats are still pretty good. It's got a top speed of 209 miles per hour, an acceleration of 29%, a handling of 45%, and a braking of 42% with a price tag of $290,000. And this thing is pretty cool looking. But yeah, that is the top 10 best cars under $500,000 in driving empire. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out my description where my other two channels are, especially my Forza Horizon 5 channel and my vlog channel. Join my Discord and hope to see you guys in the next video. And comment down below if this was helpful and I can make a part 2 if you would like for different price ranges. Just comment what price range you want.